So the question is, how do I put a stent like this into a place where I have crushed tubing like this? I think the easiest way to do it is to, I try to work around here. I think the easiest way to do it is to cut out the bad section. And then with a pair of pliers, needle nose pliers, which I've got right here in my box someplace. There we go. Needle nose pliers. Trying to stay in frame here. I'm looking at this actually through the lens of the camera. I'm not actually looking at what I'm doing, so that I can see. Okay, so I got that open a little bit. And then I have this device right here, which is 5/32 of an inch. Okay. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to work that on in. Work that on in and expand that out a little bit. Do the other one. Expand this on out a little bit. And I'm going to take this is a 5/32 nipple connector. Take a little bit of, if the glue will come out. Always works that way, doesn't it? When you need the glue, it won't come out of the bottle. And a little bit of glue. Work it on in there. A little bit more glue. Make sure I'm in frame here. That's why I'm trying to look at it through the lens of the camera as opposed to looking at it by eye. And then take the other piece and put it in and let that dry. And you have an airtight seal and you've removed the defective portion. Now let's say for argument's sake, okay, that you have a much larger area that's crushed. Okay? In fact, that area is so large that even if you had a long nipple, okay, a long connector, you still haven't got enough length to be able to connect those two. Obviously, you could do a series of these. You could do a series of these types of stents and solve the problem. But there is another way, and this is actually the more common way of handling this problem. The more common way, instead of putting in a stent, is to actually connect the two pieces of tubing with a piece of rubber tubing. Here again, you want to open this up, and in this case you really don't want to expand the tubing. Matter of fact, you want to kind of make sure that you've got this nice, what I'm doing is I'm kind of nibbling this around here to make sure that there are no sharp edges sticking out. I think you can see that there are no sharp edges sticking out around there on that side. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Just kind of go around here with the needle nose pliers and make sure everything's flat and round. Flat on the side and round on the edges. And then I'm looking for my scissors. And then you take a piece of rubber tubing, take a piece of rubber tubing that's the right length, and instead of putting the glue on the connector, you put the glue on the lead tubing, and you put the connector on, and put the glue on the lead tubing. And put the lead tubing in, and now you have a repair. And that's it. Those are the two most common methods.